Hello there. Today, I am going to be showing you things that you should do as Taph and things you shouldn't do.
This video will not only show you on how to effectively use Taph, but also on how to use him in a cooperative team.
Please listen carefully because I have seen a lot of Taphs that fail to use this character properly because they either fail or die.
Or it's either they led the killer into their traps and get subspaced along with the killer. Hit that subscribe button, it would be much appreciated. And let's get started into the video.
Starting of Taph costs $500, which isn't very expensive. He costs the same as most survivors, like Guest, 07 in 7 and etc.
He is pretty much the same as every character, but he has 90 health and has a difficulty of 4 stars. He is pretty much a stealthy character and focuses on placing traps.
As Taph, you should also focus on the generators because it can be good use to your team. Now moving on to his abilities. He currently has 2 abilities, Tripwire and Subspaced Tripwire. The first ability is called Tripwire, as you saw earlier. This works like a normal Tripwire. This ability has a cooldown of 25 seconds. The ability will show you where the killer currently is if the killer touches the tripwire. These tripwires have a limit of only 3, so use them wisely. If you place a new tripwire, the oldest one will get replaced with the newest one. These tripwires have an HP of 20. These tripwires also have 80 to 85 seconds before despawning. Place them wherever you like, but make sure you have another prepared once these despawns.
There is also no limit on how long you can place these tripwires, so have fun whilst placing them. These tripwires also cannot be placed near each other at least 8 stars. Moving on, the second ability is called Subspaced Tripwire. Now with this ability, the player throws a subspace acting as a bomb. Now this bomb only activates when the killer is at least 16 studs near it.
This ability has a cooldown of 40 seconds and the subspace.it itself will explode after 45 seconds. Every 13 seconds the subspace will slightly reveal itself, showing a light purple glow. When the killer activates it, they will get subspace 3 for 5s and helpless 1 for 3 seconds.
Subspace 3 will make the killer's vision very dark and a light pink type of filter, and their camera will go up. To make them blind for 5 seconds. But if Taph is near a subspace and explodes on him, then he will also get subspace 3 for a short period of time.
Now, this ability can also be detonated by killers by using long-ranged attacks like mass infection, entanglement, and more. The same can be implied on the ability Tripwire. But if the killer successfully detonates the bomb with their abilities, then they will only receive subspace 1 and no helpless.
Now moving on, here are things to do as Taph and things that you shouldn't do as Taph.
When placing a tripwire, you shouldn't place them carelessly. You should place them behind walls like this. Because if you place the tripwires behind walls, then I guarantee you that the killer will fall for it, making your trap successful. But if you don't place it behind walls, then I guarantee you that the killer will most likely not fall for it.
And a tip for using subspace tripwire is to place them near corners that they can still get subspaced, where they are near the bomb, or places where the killer will most likely go.
Because if you do it like that, then your trap will be more successful,
catching the killer off guard, making the killer unbalanced and blind.
But that's enough about me, and thank you for watching today's video, folks. Like and subscribe, and I will see you again next time. Comment what else I missed, and goodbye.